Let's be honest, the words fuel efficient and SUV usually go together like, well, they don't. For years, if you wanted space for your family and all your stuff, you just accepted the painful truth at the gas pump. For ultimate MPG, you bought a Prius and called it a day, right? Well, what if I told you the game has completely changed? Engineers have been working some serious magic, and thanks to hybrid technology, we're now seeing SUVs that sip fuel in ways that would have sounded like pure science fiction just a decade ago. So the big question is, which one is the actual king of the pump? Don't worry, we've got the list. We're diving into Consumer Reports' real-world testing to count down the most fuel-efficient SUVs you can buy right now. Let's get into it. All right, kicking off our list is an absolute titan of the industry, a name that's basically synonymous with reliable crossover, the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. Let's get straight to the numbers because they are impressive. Consumer Reports clocked it at an overall 37 miles per gallon, and on the highway, a massive 41 mpg. That is seriously good. For a starting price right around $32,600, you're getting a whole lot of efficiency for your dollar. Now, full disclosure, an all-new RAV4 is just around the corner, and this current generation has been with us since 2019. But don't write it off. That also means Toyota has had years to perfect this formula. This is the SUV you buy when you want that legendary drive it forever Toyota reliability. Plus, think about it. For only a few $1,000s more than a Camry, you get way more space and available all-wheel drive. That's a deal that's hard to argue with. But it's not perfect. Even its biggest fans will admit it has some flaws. Consumer Reports called the interior design bland and cheap feeling. Ouch. They also noted that the ride can be a little too firm, feeling jumpy on rough pavement. So maybe avoid the potholes on your test drive. Still, for a proven, ultra-dependable SUV that sips gas, the RAV4 Hybrid shows it absolutely still has what it takes to make our list. Next on our list is a contender that matches the RAV4's overall 37 miles per gallon, but does it with a whole lot more flair. Meet the Mazda CX-50 Hybrid. So while the overall number is the same, the details are different. The CX-50 actually edges out the Toyota on the highway, posting an impressive 43 mpg. The trade-off comes in the city, where it gets 30 mpg. You'll also pay a bit more for the sleek design, with the starting price just under $35,500. So what does that extra cash get you? Well, for starters, just look at the thing. The CX-50 is newer, sharper, and let's be honest, it's a runway model compared to some of its more practical competitors. Did I mention it looks great? But here's the real kicker. This hybrid isn't just about sipping fuel. As a fantastic bonus, it's also noticeably quicker than the non-hybrid version. Efficiency that comes with a bit of extra punch? Sign us up. However, there is a catch, and it's an audible one. That powertrain isn't exactly the quiet type. When the gas engine kicks in, Consumer Reports complained about its, and I'm quoting here, monotonous moaning. So you might find yourself turning the radio up. The verdict? The CX-50 Hybrid is for the buyer who demands stellar fuel economy but refuses to sacrifice style or a little bit of fun to get it. Okay, we're holding steady at that magic 37 miles per gallon mark for our next entry, but this time we're stepping into the luxury lounge. Say hello to the Lexus UX. Now, this is the smallest crossover Lexus makes, and it leans heavily into that compact premium vibe. The numbers are solid, 32 mpg in the city, 42 on the highway, but you'll notice the price tag climbs a bit to just over $38,000. That's the cost of entry for that famous Lexus badge and the refinement that comes with it. Lexus has made the choice simple for you too. The UX is now sold only as a hybrid. And let's be clear, this isn't a family hauler. This is for someone who wants a high-end, comfortable commuter. Think of it less as a tiny SUV and more as a really nice luxury hatchback that's wearing platform shoes. And true to its brand, Consumer Reports praised its whisper-quiet cabin and smooth, comfortable ride. But, and this is a pretty significant but, when we say it's small, we are not kidding. This is not the vehicle you buy to help your friends move. In fact, Consumer Reports immediately followed up their praise by pointing out its, quote, cramped rear seat and modest cargo capacity, end quote. So your passengers in the back had better be good friends, and you'll want to pack light. The bottom line, if you want Lexus luxury and incredible fuel efficiency in a nimble, city-friendly package, and you don't need a ton of space, the UX is an outstanding, if slightly cozy, option. So what if you love the idea of the Lexus UX, but you actually need to use your back seat for, humans? Well, Lexus has the answer, and it's the next vehicle on our list, the larger Lexus NX Hybrid. And here's where things get interesting. We're finally climbing the ladder, as the NX is the first on our list to hit an incredible 38 miles per gallon overall. But wait, here's the plot twist. In a truly bizarre feat of engineering, this bigger, heavier, and more spacious SUV is actually more fuel efficient than its tiny sibling, the UX. I'm not kidding. It scores a massive 37 mpg in the city and 39 on the highway. That is seriously impressive. Now, before you get any clever ideas, let's talk about the price. Starting around $46,700, it's a significant jump up from the UX. You will likely never make back the price difference in gas savings alone, so don't buy it just for that 1 mpg bump. Instead, buy it because it's the superior vehicle. You're paying for real, usable space, and more importantly, a far more refined experience. The hybrid powertrain is so smooth, it's the version of the NX to get, even if you don't care about gas mileage at all. For a true luxury experience with the practicality to back it up, the NX Hybrid proves that sometimes bigger really is better. And now we've arrived at the top of the mountain, the undisputed champion, the only crossover in Consumer Reports testing to break the 40 mpg barrier. Taking the #1 spot, it's the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. This thing is in a league of its own, posting a staggering 41 miles per gallon overall. On the highway, it delivers a frankly unbelievable 47 miles per gallon. Let that sink in. This isn't a tiny hatchback. It's a practical, all-wheel drive capable crossover getting nearly 50 mpg. And maybe the most shocking number of all, a starting price right around $30,000. Making it one of the most affordable vehicles on our entire list. And just like the best hybrids today, this isn't a compromise, it's a straight-up upgrade. It's more powerful, quieter, and more refined than the gas-only version. That extra cost for the hybrid system is an absolute no-brainer. So, from the stylish Mazda and the luxurious Lexus options to the legendary RAV4, one thing is crystal clear. You no longer have to choose between the space you need and the fuel bills you want. The era of the gas-guzzling SUV is officially on life support. But what do you think? Which of these super sippers would you park in your driveway? Did your favorite make the cut? Drop a comment down below and let's talk about it. And hey, if you found this breakdown helpful, do us a huge favor and hit that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.